broadcasting live from Nairobi. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya, if you don't know. Nairobi is the capital of Kenya. I'm trying to tie this button, it's kind of hard. Try. I just leave it. So I'm not taking long today on this live stream. Is anybody around? So I want us to talk about Black people experience in Africa, Black Americans experience in Africa, because not everyone talk about this. It's important to give our experience as Africans. If you're an African and you're watching this, kindly you can tell me. You can join my live stream. The link is in my community post. You can get there. I'll give you permission to access the screen with me so that you can give me your experience as an African in Africa. Yeah. So I'm waiting for you guys. Anybody who is having an experience and wants to share, please go to the community post and click the link. You will share the screen with me and you will be sharing your experience kindly. All right. Thank you. Brother.
What's up, man?
I'm good, bro. How are you? How
Can't
are you
complain.
doing?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm also fine. How was your day today?
My day was pretty lack of a better word, exciting. I had to go to the American Embassy today.
Are you going back already? Are you tired of Africa?
What's up?
Are you tired of Africa being that you went to the American embassy?
No, no, no. I had to get an Aphrodite to so I can get married. But I didn't know how to get a what you call it, an appointment. So I had to schedule up when I got to the gate. The security guard told me I had to schedule an appointment. So now I only have to schedule an appointment, but I have to get my what you call it, my visa, not my visa, no,
Mm,
my pass extended basically because my pass
mm,
ends the 22nd. So I put another application in on
mm,
EFNS. Is that what it's called? EFNS. So I can get another extension so I can get married and stay here.
mm.
So that's
So
that's what
are you
happened
allowed
today.
to marry? Are you allowed to marry and stay legally?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once I get that paper from the embassy, I can go and I can get married and stay here instead of having to leave and come back. I can stay.
Mm. Congratulations, bro.
I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay. I'm trying. Yeah, I'm trying. But how's your day? How's your day? What's going on?
I had a very tiresome day, ups and downs. I was doing a lot of things. I was doing one or two things, a lot of things today. But now I'm okay.
That's good. That's good. That's good. Good for you, bro.
So I want us to dive into some specific topics here, topics that are important for the people who wants to come. You know,
Mm,
you bear a testimony, you bear witness, because
mm.
right now as we are speaking, we are sharing the same country, we are sharing the same president, and we are sharing the same city. So
Absolutely true.
true, true, true. So, in my comment section, I get a lot of comments, bro. And some of these comments, people tell me, how can I get a wife in Africa? How do they go about? You see, like the marriage processes. Would you mind to tell us how it came to the point where you, okay, don't tell me about, there are things you can't say. I don't know how to call it.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
So,
Um,
tell us about the legal issues concerning marriage here. Like once you marry, are you now a Kenyan or are you a Kenyan American?
right now I'm still an American. I'm not even a Kenyan American yet because I don't even have the. Once you pass 90 days being here, you can submit a form to get your foreign national ID card, which
Mm,
they told me that it's better for me to get married and do all that stuff first since I have a fiance. So
mm,
the legal issue, the legal steps, the legal steps is a lot. As I'm going through the process now, it's a lot. So you have to at least be here for 90 days. Um,
mm,
to consider getting a foreign national ID card. If and when you get married, you have to be married for 7 years, several years, right? So that's when you consider as
7 years.
a citizen. Yeah, you have to be. It's taking
Hey,
several years. Yeah, 7 years.
that's a lot.
Um, it is, bro. It is. But the in between stuff. So you'll it'll probably take time. The process of even getting married will take time. Everything takes time. Appointments. So you have to go on e-citizen, EFNS,
Mm,
put applications in. Um, so for me, the first step was to extend my pass so I could stay here longer than 3 months, 2 months
mm,
at first. And then the second step was to get documentation. Make sure I had my visa, make sure I had my passport, pictures, minimize it, do all these things. Also I had to get what's that called? Hmm? Well, we don't have that yet. It's the other one. What's the other one? There we go. Dependent visa. Had to get dependent visa
mm,
because
mm,
I'm not a citizen yet. So um, there's a whole bunch of steps. Let me see,
mm,
as well as having to apply. If you have an address, where you're staying at.
mm,
Upload passport pictures. Upload your passport.
mm,
Um,
mm,
the whole nine, bro. And it's been taking me a couple months, but it's my fault on the ends because I know some things needed appointment. So if you
mm,
find a woman here and
mm,
you want to get married, start right away. Don't wait because things do take time, and then you don't have
mhm,
to rush something that cannot be rushed. So yeah, let me see. I guess another thing in relationships here, finding a Kenyan woman.
mm.
Uh, how many tribes are here, bro? Like what, 32, 42,
7,
40,
40, 47.
47. Oh, so
Yeah.
I would say I would say a lot of them probably won't have a problem if an American man
Mm,
come over or a foreigner for the most part. Let's say
mm,
American man come over here and want to take the hand of a Kenyan woman because it's a little different because I know tribalism exists here, so there's problems
mm,
between people's factions and stuff. But
mm.
dowry is real. I don't know if people know what that is. Dowry is a real thing.
Dowry. Yeah, it's true. In Africa, dowry is a real thing.
Dowry is a real
So have
thing.
you paid your dowry?
I
Have
paid
you? Have you
I,
done the dowry part?
I paid a fraction of it, paying it by every other month so he can pay it off. Yeah,
Mm,
because when I came
mhm,
over here at first, and she mentioned it, but it's not up to the woman. It's up to obviously the head of the household. So I didn't know I needed X amount of money when I came over here. Plus, my plane ticket was retarded, $3,000 and some change. Getting a place,
mm,
yeah, all this other stuff to even come over here. So I didn't know I needed X amount of money, but now I know that I can obviously get that paid off in a couple months once I'm staying here. But
mm,
yeah, I paid a portion of it, bro. I
mm. Yeah, congratulations, bro. You did a good work. You did
appreciate
such
it.
a nice work.
I appreciate it.
Mm.
I'm trying.
So,
What's up?
mm. So if I can ask you, how much did it cost you to live America, the United States, and get to Africa, Kenya, and start living? How much did it cost you? Because some Black Americans are trying to figure out how much it will cost them to leave the states. Some of them will go to west of Africa, but you chose east of Africa due to your specific reasons. So how
Mhm.
much did it cost you, bro?
I think it obviously comes from where you're flying from. So
Mm,
me, I flew out of Florida.
mm,
And you pay for obviously you got your visa, but you pay for your plane ticket for the trip there and trip back. You have to pay for one a return trip. You have to have a return ticket. And for me that cost around ooh, I'll be honest with you. That cost around
mm-hmm,
was it was it 16 about $1,500 and some change. So 1,500 and like $42, something like that, for
yeah.
plane ticket to come here and the plane ticket back. So that's
Mm,
how the most expensive part really is the plane ticket because
mm,
you have to pay for a return ticket. You have to. Then when you get
mm-hmm,
here,
mm-hmm,
you obviously want to find a place to stay or anything like that.
mm,
So apartments or places to stay is not as bad at all compared to America. Like I said, that $1,500 I told you I was paying for the plane ticket to
mm.
come here and back, that's how much I was paying a month for my rents at home
Really?
in Florida. Yes. And that was just the rent.
Ah, that's
That's
very
not the electric
expensive.
bill. That's not the gas. That's not the food. That's not extra activities I want to do, go out somewhere. So yeah. So at the end of the day, I'm paying upwards to about $2,200, $2,200 a month just to live, you know. Um, so coming over here, you can find apartments and places to rent for between $300 to $600.
Mm. Yeah, even there is ones which are, but the ones you are saying are good houses. The kinds,
Yes,
the kind that you will pay around 150, $1,500 in US. You pay
yeah,
here that 300. So let's say
exactly.
in a month in the US, in a month, how
Mhm.
much do you pay? How much is your total expense in a month in the US
Woo.
against in a month in Africa? Just give us approximation. You don't have to be exact.
I get approximation. So I just told you at home we don't no
Mm.
extracurricular activities, just gas, food, and rent and lights and insurance stuff that you would need. That's literally around 1,900 $2,000 to $2,000 easily. Here,
Hey,
yeah, here, honestly, rent, Wi-Fi, bro. Here, I'm only paying about $500. So
so you're not
I went from two
regretting.
grand to $500.
That's a huge save, bro. Such a huge save.
I know. And that's even with food, because even if you don't get apartment where I'm at, that's in Nairobi, or that's kind of the not outskirts, but kind of maybe like 20 minutes from, 15 minutes from Nairobi. It's $420. You can go find something
Mm,
cheaper than that. You can find one bedroom, one bathroom, you know,
mm,
150, $200. So
mm,
it's not. It don't have to be where I'm at, anything like that. So you be saving astronomically a lot amount of money coming from overseas,
mm,
from where they're paying to here. With
mm,
even with food, food here is cheap too. If you know how to shop and you know how to cook and you know what to do, you're not spending that much money.
mm, mm. Wow, that's really encouraging for people who want to come because the United States is very dangerous. So
Yeah.
I once asked I once asked you a question. Have you ever walked and people stared at you? You told me people think you are Nigerian. They
Mhm.
don't think
Mhm.
so. feel like you are already absorbed in the African society, in the African community. Have Africans accepted you fully for who you are? This is something that is disturbing a lot of Black Americans. Acceptance.
So acceptance. Like I said, honestly, I haven't really had too much of a like, even walking down the streets or walking around anything like that. I haven't really had too much of a problem. I mean, walking around, I'll say this. I mean, until I talk or even my clothes I'm wearing, I might stand out a little bit, but Nigerians dress like I do, so like it's kind of hard to tell the difference and stuff
Mm,
like that.
mm,
So acceptance. I think for me personally, I think if you stay in your lane and be friendly and not bring
mm,
some of that American mentality and Kyle was because when I got here, I told her that I don't like people touching me because you know how some people you go to the market or you walking
mm,
past the borders whatever the people try to get you in there they might touch you. I told her about that in America. America, you don't go around touching people. You can get shot like that easily. There's one way tricky to get shot
mm,
easily. So it's something that I had to kind of get accustomed to and kind of just ignore people when I walk in if they're trying to get me to do something that obviously I have no interest in. But for the most part,
mm,
I think I'm accepted because obviously I don't cause no trouble. I'm here
mm,
to live and to better myself and to be to get married and stuff like that. So I think Americans will be vastly accepted if they just do what they're supposed to do here when they come here.
mm, mm,
Don't cause no trouble for nobody. Be friendly and stay in your lane, kind of, and learn about what's going on around you, so you don't make somebody mad or get anything like that. I think Black Americans will
mm.
be accepted.
Be at peace with everyone. Be at peace with everyone
Everybody,
is the key thing here.
exactly. Don't think you're gonna go just walk around and get mugged or robbed or nothing like that. As long as I
Mm,
think she told me, everywhere at everywhere in the world, don't walk around at night. That's not safe. Anywhere in the world,
mm,
anywhere to be America or Africa, don't walk around at night. That's not safe. If you
mm,
just do what you're supposed to do between whenever you need to do it, and you'll be fine.
mm. That's true. That's true. Let me answer some comments here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kuya Kudei. Hi. I'm doing fine. How about you, Kuya Kudei? How is Jamaica?
Nice.
Um, Tamara, the only thing is that the only thing I like about Black Americans, uh, the only thing I like about Black Americans, they always respect the law of the country. They make sure papers are in order. They don't show shortcuts. Much love all the way from South Africa. Guys, hey bro, these guys love you.
Love y'all too. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Kuya Kudei, thank you so much. Thank you for accepting. Thank you for commenting. Thank you, Tamara, for commenting. I love this. I love when you guys are becoming receptive. Now I'll continue with the conversation. So if you have any question for our brother here, please just type in the comment section, and he'll be answering for us. The live
I
stream is supposed to be ending in 30 minutes.
okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's saying that she follows the same safety rules in Jamaica. Wow, yeah, 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 yeah. Kuya Kudei, we one day want to see you in Africa also. Yeah. So
What's up,
bro,
bro?
you see many Black Americans when they come to Africa, I've done a lot of videos and I've listened to a lot and a lot of things.
Hmm.
And one of the things I've listened to is this: uh, Black Americans complain that Africa is too expensive. You see?
Where?
Yeah.
What?
There
Whoa.
is a video. There is this woman in Tanzania, to be specific. She says that Tanzania is expensive, and she's saying that okay, she kind of used a word that I don't want to say it.
Hmm.
Okay, she said that Black Americans who come to Africa are of lower class. That is what she said, not me. She said that people, Black Americans who come to Africa are lower class, and they they squander their money very fast and everything. So, do you think this is a problem that is affecting Black Americans? Is this a reason why they are leaving Africa? Is Africa really expensive, bro?
No, it's not. And I think, okay, here's my real take. I think that obviously, no matter where you at, if you're irresponsible with your money, you're gonna be broke at the end of the day. It doesn't matter where you go, doesn't matter how expensive something is or how non-expensive something is. If you spend your money unwisely, you're gonna be broke at the end of it. Like, so
Mm,
there's cases that I know that I think it was in Mabasa, my one of my other friends, who's a East, he's from the UK and he's Tim. He told me that
mm.
there's some elderly couple that come over here only with a pension for $1,000 in Mabasa, and they live and they make it. So, and to us, it's coming from abroad. That's not a lot, but they make it work here and they live comfortably. So I think it
With a
just
thousand
depends on,
dollars.
yeah, with $1,000 a month.
Hmm.
So I think it just depends on how you spend your money, where you go to spend your money, and how you keep your finances in check. Because you can be broke anywhere, literally. It just takes you just spending them wisely. I don't think that's true.
Okay, as a Black American who is living in Kenya,
Hmm.
I love it that you have given us your perspective and you've tried to explain why Black Americans leave Africa and why they say Africa is expensive. Do you think some Black Americans, not you, not others, but some, are trying to look for USA in Africa?
Ye- yes, I believe. Okay, I'll say this. I think they don't look for it. I think they bring that mentality over here. They bring that.
Mm,
They live there for so long. They're used to certain things, and just because they live in or they come to a mostly predominantly black continent, which Africa is, they feel like they feel like they can just kind of, I don't know, they feel more freedom to just kind of do what they used to do here more because
mm,
we faced a lot of racism and other different stuff that goes on back home. But I think they bring that mentality over here, and I think I told you in the last video that people who come over here, whether it's America, whether it's Europe or Asia, they should humble themselves because you're in a different continent, different environment, dealing with different people, and you should submerge, immerse yourself with the culture
mm,
here and kind of go with the flow instead of trying to beat the odds. You're not gonna do that.
mm,
You're not gonna do that
mm.
anywhere you go.
Okay, brother, I know
Hmm.
you miss your family. Or did you come here with your whole family?
Nah, man, I actually
Did
jumped
you
on a
come with
plane by myself.
so I know you miss them.
Mhm.
Do you miss your family?
I do. I do miss my. I can say all my family and all there, all my family. But
Uh,
I do miss my family. Um,
yeah.
I did have one night. I had one night where I woke up and I was homesick. But me, I keep reminding myself that for me, I'm in a better place, in a better situation to further and better myself here. Um, Also, like I said, get married. So I keep that in mind. I keep that at the forefront. So yes, I miss my family,
Mm,
but I make sure, obviously, call them at a
call them.
respectable time when I know they're off or I know they have time to call. Make sure reach out to them because I mean, it's all it takes is a phone call, and
Mm.
you miss them less after that. And I tell them
Yeah,
about my
true.
experience. I tell them about my experience here, and most of my family, my mom, my sister, my older brother, and a couple of my friends would love to come over here because they see how I'm living or they see prices here. They see the travel and how beautiful this country is, how green it is. So
Mm,
there's a lot of stuff that they want to come visit. They want to see for themselves. So I try to give them
mm.
my experience and what's going on and show them what's going on. And they really want to come over here. They talking about selling their house, selling their cars, selling whatever just to come over here. So we'll see.
Kenya to be specific.
Yeah, yeah, yes, yeah.
Wow. So, other than your family, what else do you miss, bro?
Woo!
Tell us, bro.
So okay,
Eh,
I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you.
okay.
So in Florida, and that I am Florida, I am a veteran. So that being said, that weed is legal where I'm at, especially for me. Uh, I do miss that a little bit.
Mm.
I miss I miss being able to drive with no traffic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
I
have
miss
lots of traffic in the evening, mostly.
shoot,
Mm.
right after 4:30, it's a wrap. Right after 4:30, it's you might as well just walk. um, I miss. I guess I just miss the feeling that that's where I came. That's where I grew up, and I can drive and see my friends and pass by their houses and kind of maybe stop by and see them or whatever. Other than that, really, that's really the only
Mm.
real three things I miss besides my family. I'm
Mm.
not
Mm.
maybe drive
I
blasting music down the road and stuff like that and
uh,
chilling.
I understand. I understand, bro. So, I want to ask you another one.
Hmm.
So, do you understand what is survivor's guilt? Where, for example, do you feel traumatized when you think about how Black Americans are treated in the USA? Do you feel kind of traumatized?
All right, listen, I got a story for you, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This happened literally right before I even got to Africa. Maybe 5 months, about 5 months, five to 6 months right before I got here. I was
Mm.
driving. I
Yeah.
was driving my car, and all I did was I stopped at two stop signs, and I made a right.
Mm.
Had a cop behind me,
Mm.
pulls me over, says that I didn't adhere to the stop signs, and that he smelled weed in my car. And I told him that I have my card, that I'm legal to smoke it. I didn't smoke it in my car. I smoked it when I was at home. I just left my home, and you came up behind me. He pulled me out.
Mm.
Well, he didn't pull me out the car. He told me that he would like to search my car. I know my rights. I could have said no, but I have nothing to hide, so I allowed him to. And within 12 seconds of me and him talking, five other cops pulled up on me, searched my car,
Mm.
and arrested me for something I didn't
So
have.
sorry, bro.
So what happened was they arrested me and I went to jail. And on the arrest on the thing it said I had non prescribed pills and some other it's and marijuana, which obviously is legal. And so
Mm.
once I went to jail and I got bonded out, that's that next night or the next day I got bonded out. A week
Mm.
and a half later, a week later, I'm sorry, a paper came saying that I had
Mm.
a drug called fentanyl. Fentanyl is a really serious drug that's I guess going around and it's been really killing people and stuff like that. I've never seen it. I've never touched it. I don't know what it even looks like. But they try to frame me, they try to put me in jail, or try to put me maybe go to prison for something I didn't even have. And I want to let you know
Mhm.
that all the cops that was searching my car was white. The only black cop that was there was in the cop car with me when I was sitting in the back with my handcuffed. So they framed me for something I didn't ever have. And then a week go by again, all charges were dropped because God is good. Um,
Yeah.
not too many people are
Amen.
lucky to survive charges against them that's false. Some people are wrongly accused all the time, or most people are wrongly accused and they end up going to jail or prison. Um,
Mm.
it's when I was even small growing up, I got pulled. I was walking from home from school in middle school, and I got pulled over by a cop that matched the description of somebody who robbed a store. I just got out of school, so it happens. I got a couple more, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. I feel bad because it does happen, and it happened to me. at least 5 to 6 times in my life that I can count now. So
Mm,
it is very traumatizing to, and that's one of the reasons why I came over here, honestly, because
mm.
I get tired of
Yeah,
again,
yeah, yeah.
get tired of the quotas being made trying to put trying to put black Americans in prison. Because the
Mm,
prison system there is privately owned. The more people they put in there, the more money they get paid.
mm.
So
In in Kenya, have you been arrested?
no, not even close.
You're very cautious.
No, cautious. I was listen, bro. I was in Mombasa. I was in Mombasa, and I was walking to the store with my fiance. We were walking to the mall, and
Mm,
a guy. It happened to me twice. A guy thought I was a celebrity.
mm.
A guy thought I was. You came
Yeah,
up, shake my
you
hand.
look like Davido, by the way. You look like Davido.
Yeah, everybody was saying that.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
I've gotten
It's
that at least three
true.
times now. Even my girl said
Yeah.
that. So she put a picture and showed me. I was like, huh, huh,
Davido. Ah,
Fally
Davido, isn't it?
Fally Pupa. Oh Lord. So yeah,
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, bro, so how do you wake up in the when you wake up in the morning? Do you still remind yourself that you are in Africa? And how do you feel? Do you still feel as a human in Kenya as compared in the USA?
I tell you right now, I don't walk around looking back on looking behind me all the time, bro.
Mm,
You in America is a black American, and they all can contest to this. When you walking or you're driving around and you see a cop, like you like perk up. You try to make sure your heartbeat is steady, like all that. Like it's crazy. Here, I feel free. I wake up, I feel good. Honestly, I have never gotten the best sleep of my life until I got here. I come from
mm,
I was in the army and I did bounty hunting. I did two jobs that can cost you your life, literally. And so like dealing with that and then dealing with the police and dealing with just stuff in America, you always
mm,
kind of on edge. Here, I don't feel none of that. Like
mm.
I usually would wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. When I was at home, I wake up early, 5 or 4 o'clock, just because I can't really sleep. Now I sleep longer than my girl. She look at me like this nigga gonna get up. Like I sleep so good.
You miss the sleep. You miss the sleep, bro. The
I
sleep,
miss
the good
that,
sleep,
man.
you miss it. Mm.
I'm catching up on years of sleep now. So
Yeah, yeah,
I
it's
feel I
good.
feel really good.
So, what is the biggest thing that really made you to pack your bags, leave USA, and come to the motherland? What is the biggest of all things? I know you had many things, but which one is the biggest?
The biggest thing,
Mm.
okay, the biggest thing, man, I can't believe you asked this question. Okay, let's so check this out. I had a
Mm.
friend, I have a friend. He
Yeah.
I was with him one night and I went to sleep on his couch coming back from bowling. And when I woke up, when I
Hmm.
woke up, police. We have there's different police kind of I say positions. You got regular cruiser police officers. You got sheriffs. You got SWAT team. You got detectives. So you got kind of a different. There's differences in police force over there in
Yeah,
America.
I see them in the movies, FBI, SWAT, and everyone.
Yeah. So SWAT team
Mm.
actually busted through my friend's door. So what happened was I heard a bang at the door. I was half drunk. I'm not gonna lie, I was half drunk. I woke up and I went to the door, and as I went to open the door, literally the cop kicked the door. I stumbled back a little bit and I had a shotgun to my face. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I had a shotgun to my face. I thought I was gonna die. You see this on TV all the time, black people just minding their business at home and they just end up getting shot. And the police come into the wrong house and shoot them. So
Mm.
I'm thinking, I just closed my eyes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I closed my eyes. And the police told me to get down. I got down. They went after my friend, got him out his room, and this happened 4 months before I came here.
mm,
Uh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it happened 4.5 months before I came here. Got him. We was
mm,
handcuffed together, and I'm sitting in one chair. He's sitting in the other chair for like 3.5, 4 hours, to where like I had bruises on my wrist and I couldn't even walk because of how I was sitting. Come to find out that the police was after my friend. I guess he was doing some illegal things. I had no part of it. I didn't know. Um, but luckily they didn't shoot me. And then two, they asked me, what I was doing here, and that and my answer statement cleared up, and they let me go. And now my friend, I don't know if he's in prison now. He probably in prison now, but that right there let me know that I can't be here no more because I got two lucky breaks. I could have went to prison for something I didn't have, and I could have died, or went to prison for being at the
mm,
wrong time or wrong
mm,
place. I said it's time for me to leave America, bro. I don't care where I go. But like I said,
mm,
I got on my knees and prayed, and I met her because of that. So that I'm here now.
mm.
So
I always say that I always say that when your spirit tells you to do something, you see, when you're walking and you're faced with another road goes east, another road goes west, your
mhm,
spirit tells you, don't take the east, take the west. Always listen to that. You see, you listened to your spirit and you
yep,
came to the motherland. At that moment, that was a warning that it's time you pack your bags and you move to the motherland. And I'm always
absolutely.
saying, as myself as an African, I can't be in a place where I can't breathe. You see, I can't be in a place where every now and then, you saw that boy who got shot because he knocked at someone's door. Imagine such a young boy. This is just an image of how oppressed black people are in the Americas, and this has to stop, bro. We need to work on how to stop all this, and people should just come to the motherland. In the motherland, it's very rare. It's almost non-existent. We listen to such kind of news. Yeah.
Bro, it's I would say this. It's America's system is predicated off a certain type of people because a certain type of people came over there, took everything over,
Mm,
obviously, implemented a system to not only target, black people in America. Obviously, I can only speak from my experience, but also
mm,
target other demographics that are, you know, predominant, not
mm,
white. Let's just call it what it is.
mm,
And they treat us. They don't. You can get to a certain level, but they won't let you get to, that level of success. There's certain things they won't let you do. They bombed our Wall Street. They bombed a couple other places that black people was trying to run, trying to do good, trying to do something for their community. They eradicated, things that we had got going for ourselves. And obviously, other than slavery, it's a whole different thing. But they did a lot of different stuff to minimize our success. There's only certain success that we can gain. There's only certain success that we're allowed to gain. And honestly, you know, I notice a lot of black people notice, but we feel stuck there because of insurance, bills, our family.
mm,
Got to we try to support our other, the family members, and a lot of people going through something. So we try to sit there and try to hold
mm,
the fort down, and we're suffering. And I, I thought to myself like, I can't sit here and suffer no more. You can't help nobody if you can't help yourself. So
mm,
I think a lot of us, it's time for us to get our money right and to leave America, honestly, because it's you can do so much here with your money. From there you can build businesses, you can build houses, you can build schools, you can open up hospitals, you can do things for this your people, your country here, instead of being, you know minimized in America.
mm.
And that's what I come to
Hey,
realize.
bro. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, you're giving very, very important information here because it's important people come to the motherland. Bro, and I'm proud for you for coming. You did a good thing, and I'm hoping that from from this live stream, many Black Americans will be encouraged to come and join the motherland, because in Africa is where you can get rich easily. Also, it's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Do you know last year? Do you know the DV lottery, the green card? Many Kenyans applied for the green card. Do you know the green card, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. I know the green card. Yeah. They
You look
apply for it.
surprised when I say green card.
No, no, no. Because they green card to go to America, right?
Many Kenyans, almost three-quarter of Kenyans, statistic has it that they applied, even including myself back then.
Mm.
I applied for green card.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
but once I saw people are leaving America wounded, a child is being shot while knocking at someone's door, I became discouraged. Many Africans are leaving Africa and they are going to the United States, hoping to find good things, and the people of Black America, are leaving America and coming to Africa. Don't you find it funny?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Switching.
it is funny. It is funny. I think because of the opportunity to make money and to make that money to come back to Africa with, you know, that is one thing. But to go there and to live and to try to thrive there,
Yes.
there's gonna be a lot of it's a different type of hardship. It's like you can have the money to pay your bills barely. You can have the money to do these things, but the system that's in place there is going to keep you down. Like for example, if me
Yes.
was to go apply for, I want to go get a house, or I want to go take a loan out to for a mortgage for a house. I would get a worse deal than somebody else who are white. To be honest with you, they will percentage wise, like I think it's like what 9%, 10% interest or something like that, and a white person can get like seven or 5. Like they will help out. The demographic for black people, like they're not gonna help you out like that. You have to work harder, be smarter, and be tougher
Mm,
to gain the things that you want to gain, and then even then that can only take you so far. Really,
mm.
you can only take it so far. And
So
I'm not.
some
It's no knock on the white people. It's no knock on the white people. I got white friends. I got.
Mm,
I have a lot of white friends actually, just doing the military and even before that playing basketball in school, public school. But I'm just calling it what it is. Like it's just certain things ain't for everybody, and that's why
mm,
Africa is to be the thing for us black people.
mm. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you, bro. Guys, if you have any questions, please bring them on, so that we may ask our brother. Good evening, Cecily. Cecily, good evening. How are you doing? Uh, yeah, yeah. Who else? Shoshana, walking or driving while black is dangerous in America. That's true.
Absolutely,
That's true.
absolutely.
Regumon music. Grace and peace too. Grace and peace to you also. Grace and peace to you also. So, brother,
Yes,
as
man.
we as we are wait, Cecily Sol, where are you watching us from? I'm enjoying the African continent. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which country, which part of motherland are you at? You might want to tell us. We may visit you one day. Me with bro here, we may visit you one day.
I'm open to try to travel around Africa. Honestly, I mean, when I get a chance to, when I get once I get married and get things situated, I'll be open to move around and travel and
Travel.
kind of see what Motherland got for us and store got for me in storage and stuff. Egypt, oh, that's nice,
Yes.
nice. I heard
Egypt.
my mom my mom tried to go to Egypt actually recently. She wanted to visit Egypt, but I heard about the
Ah.
um travel restrictions there.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, due to the war in Sudan, some Sudanese were escaping to Egypt because Sudan borders Egypt to the
You're
north.
right. You're right. You're right.
So most black people, you know, Egypt is mostly the Arabs, a certain type of Arabs.
Yeah.
So allowing black people is kind of dangerous for them right now.
Yeah.
So maybe that is why we have the restrictions, but I'm not fully aware of this.
Said no travel restrictions.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you might wait to see the pyramids. The pyramids are there; they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, my mom, she wanted to go see the, she wanted to see the period, the Giza and I forgot
The
the other two,
Sphinx.
the Sphinx.
Mm.
Yeah, she wanted to go see. She wanted to go see them, but she said something about travel restrictions. But I guess she just said that there's no travel restrictions, so they can come. Okay, I let her know.
Oh, yeah, sure. I wish her this a safe travel as she comes. She may call some friends to visit her and also to visit you in Kenya. They should come and visit you in Kenya and encourage you and bring more black people to Africa. That is what we
Absolutely,
wanted, brother.
absolutely. I know.
So I want. Mm,
Almost, I know it's a process, but if you know, if anybody can make it, come make it. Come and enjoy yourself. Become better yourself here because it's a lot of things that they can, people can use here and can garner here than in America that you can start your own business and your own things. It takes less.
mm, I agree, bro. So if you have any message as we are closing up, what message could you give to a black American? Because most of them are trying to find homes. Some of them are
Mhm.
also trying to buy land in Africa. They're trying to move to Africa. What is your message that you can give them as somebody who has already set foot and living in Africa?
My message would be it's much obviously spend your money wisely. Obviously, got to spend your money wisely, but it's much easier to find a home, to build a home, to own a home, or to rent here if you're coming from America, coming from abroad. If you got the asset, you got the money too, which most people do, it's much easier to settle down than what people think it is. Um, Keens are very welcoming to foreigners, well welcoming to Black Americans, well welcoming to white people, very welcoming to other races, really welcoming. So it's easy to. I'm not. I don't know the process of buying land yet, but I want to do that in the future myself. But I know buying a house, you can do that.
Mm.
Getting a car, you can do that. You get in the phone. First of all, I didn't know how easy it was to even just as long as you have a phone, get a SIM card and you just pay your get airtime and get put money in your peso. Like that's all you got to do. And I didn't
Mm.
like in America you got to pay a phone bill, and your phone bill is between $90 a month to $200 a month depending on what you have. So
Hey.
oh yeah, oh yeah, like just the other day, I had a phone bill. My phone bill came out from America because I'm still using Verizon Wireless. Sometimes I switch my SIM card, and it came out to $328. So,
For 1 month.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, yeah, yeah. So it just depends on yeah. So it's much easier to kind of to live than what people think it is, and I feel like if you that point in time in your life to you need a change, you should come here and make that change.
Africa is where you can make the change that you dream of.
Absolutely, you actually can. You actually absolutely can bring whatever experience you have from abroad, your whatever certificate you have from abroad, diploma, and apply here,
Mm. It will help you one day.
bro. Absolutely. And then you be helping somebody, helping your fellow brothers and sisters here too about creating jobs and creating businesses or creating something to support the economy. You know,
Mm. Wow. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate a lot.
anytime,
Thank you
bro.
for accepting the interview. Thank you so much. Maybe we might hold another interview some other day, maybe tomorrow,
Hey
if
man,
you'll get time.
I'm whenever you ready. Whenever you ready, I got
You have a
you.
lot of stories. You have a lot of story, and your story is
Oh,
going to encourage many people. I want to tap on that.
I hope they do, bro. I hope they do because everybody been through something. And like I said, if you need some change in your life, come over here and make that change.
Yes. Be the change you want to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, bro. Good night. Good night.
All right, my man. Get some sleep, bro.
Okay, you too.
All right, bro. Peace.
Peace, peace, bro.